Good morning. Oh my god, my nails match it. Ooh, someone's in a good mood today. Okay, let's get up. Ew, get out my face. I'm not doing so good. I'm currently in an insane amount of pain. I've been getting back in the gym the past few days. And what I mean by getting back in the gym is like actually working out and doing something. Technically, I've been back in the gym for the past few weeks, but I really haven't been doing anything necessarily hard. Like, I'd be doing a little bit of cardio and those like easy 10-minute ab workouts. No weights whatsoever. Really wasn't pushing myself. I was like, oh my god, why am I not getting results? Like I lost weight, but like none of my body is like toned. Like, I look the way I did before, but like smaller. Do I make sense? So I'm trying to like tone myself, get some like ab definition, look really like sculpted and toned. So I added some really lightweight. Now my abs kill when I bend over. My arms, oh, my legs, oh, don't even get me started. I can barely walk. My mom left for work this morning, which means we're not going to the gym. So I'm kind of using today as a mini recovery day. But I want to show you guys what I get up to. Ooh, eat better. She dancing like a... I'm hungry. What's new? Let's go make breakfast. So someone commented on my TikTok the other day that I look like Michael Jackson. And I kind of see it. Ow, ow, ow. Why does every 40-year-old Facebook mom have one of these in the house? Like, I think I'm gonna make pancakes today. Let's make breakfast. Okay. So I made pancakes, protein pancakes. Look how delicious they look. Get my face out of this, even though I am the star of the show. I got the Insta, and I got the Snap. Now I gotta do TikTok too. It's such a hard life. I have the recipe to these on my TikTok. I'm a good person. It's literally like, I think 4 or 5 ingredients, and you can top it with whatever toppings. I always go for banana, blueberries, and 0-calorie maple pancake syrup. Today I mixed cinnamon with my syrup. If you look closely, I like to stack the bananas and the blueberries like in between the pancake. And I don't eat them one at a time. I eat them like stacked like a crepe cake. Look at that. I swear, if you do not comment below why your pancake looks delicious, we have beef. And today I'm drinking an energy drink because I don't have any coffee. Or like, I just don't really know how to use my mom's Nespresso machine. Guys, I hate to admit it. I hate to do it. I am officially a coffee addict. I've been struggling this for a while. I always say that I'm built different. I've never broken a bone. I'm not allergic to anything. I have a very strong, healthy immune system. And I like to tell myself I'm built different. And so I used to make fun of people that depended on anything, like depended on coffee. Now I depend on it too. Because a few days ago I went without coffee and I was complaining to my mom all day that I had a really bad headache. And she was like, India, you didn't have a coffee today, right? And I was like, yeah, no, I didn't. She was like, that's it. If I'm being honest, it's now 12 p.m. Yeah, I just wasted an hour lying in bed doing nothing. But we're not gonna let that ruin the day. We can still be productive queens. Ooh, someone teach me how to twerk. Okay, here's the plan for today. I have to film the try-on clips to this whole video. I would like to go on a walk. That's if I can walk. My legs are dying. Oh, I have to edit part of a video. I have to walk my dog. I love Honey, but like I hate walking her. Anything else? Okay, let's go. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. All done. My ex gave me this. I still sleep with it. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Let's not. I know everyone's happy. I brought back my old setup, which I too am very happy about. Deodorant. I haven't been waxed in a couple weeks. Oh my god, actually 3. Let's just call it feminism. I remember telling my wax lady the day after I got cheated on. I hadn't found out that I got cheated on yet. It was like the day after I had a really bad feeling. I told my wax lady about it and she was like, yeah, that's weird. Oh my god, I can't wait to see it next and spill all the tea and tell her, yeah, bitch, I was right when I told her I had a bad feeling. And she told me, yeah, that's us. We were right. Okay, not something I want to be right about. I think I'm gonna film now. Why is my camera battery flashing? What the fuck? Let's go film. I really don't know which video is gonna go up first, but yesterday I filmed a huge try on haul. So today I have to go and film the try on clips. So I have all my clothes. So it's 2:30 and I'm finally done filming and it's such a mess. I am starving. I am so hungry. I feel like I'm gonna faint. The only reason it took me so long was because I was like going on my phone and procrastinating. Like I kept getting really hungry, but I was like, okay, I know I need to just finish this off and then I can go and make myself some lunch. But I kept procrastinating going on my phone, so me being stupid left it to the point where I'm feeling like I'm gonna faint. So let's go get food. 150 grams of egg whites, about 25 grams of spinach, and then just add a lot of salt. Once you've added salt, you're ready to blend it. Okay, now you're pretty much ready to make your wrap. So then you just pour it out nice and thin. We have one done. I'm currently cooking another. Okay, so I'm just mashing half an avocado, adding red onion. Then I already added half a lime juice and now some fresh coriander. Okay, so that's guac complete. Okay, so I've seasoned my shrimp. I'm just gonna mix it all in. Okay, so I just spread out the guac on my wrap. I'm gonna take some of my homemade salsa and just spread some of this out on top. So I added the shrimp. I low-key don't think I had enough, but oh well. I have some of this protein cheese. Then I just topped it with coriander and it's done. Lunch is served. Oh my goodness, look at me being a little chef. Okay, this is what I mean when I say I'm naturally talented at cooking. No one's ever really taught me like properly like how to cook. Like, I never use recipes when I cook. It makes it way more fun. And like, yeah, of course, sometimes I mess things up, like, but most of the time, like, as long as I've eaten the food before, I'm able to like just kind of know what's inside of it. I'm the type of person that looks at my food and like takes in like what's inside of it and like thinks about how it's made. The only thing I'm only recently getting slightly better at, but I'm like not the best at, is like baking. Overall cooking, I'm pretty good. Like I made salsa the other day from scratch and I didn't even use a recipe and it came out amazing. Just so I take a second to appreciate myself. Like, you know what I think it's the same as? Dancing. I cannot dance for shit. You could give me a step-by-step tutorial on all the TikTok dances and I can't learn them. It'll take me an hour to learn the most basic TikTok dance or anything. And there's like some people who will literally be able to just look at someone do a dance one time and then just be able to just know exactly what to do and do the same exact thing. And I'm just like, what, how? But I like to say my strong suit with that would be cooking, because I can like look at someone make a dish once and then I'll be able to be like, that's easy, I'll make it too. I can literally eat a dish and most likely just be able to recreate it. I get questions of people asking like, do I track my calories and things like that? And to answer your question, yes, but I have managed to be able to do it in a healthy way. I think a while ago I mentioned on my channel that when I was talking about healthy eating or something like that, that I don't track calories because I get too obsessed. And whilst that's very true, I've managed to be able to do so without getting obsessed and without doing it in an unhealthy way. I think my reasoning for all this is because I have tried tracking calories before and I got too obsessed and had to stop because I was going way too low. I think the reason why now I know for a fact I just would never like go too low and not eat enough is because I have learned how important it is to take care of your metabolism. That is what has changed everything for me and has made me like overall so much more healthy. I know when it comes to like losing weight or being healthy, like I know I don't need to lose a bunch of weight, I'm just like, you know, I'm saying in general, you want to keep your metabolism fast. And if you're not eating enough, you're going to slow your metabolism down. And yeah, you're going to lose weight. But then when you go into recovery and you start eating normally again, because that is going to happen, it's like not sustainable to undereat for the rest of your life. But when it comes to the point where you do start eating normally again, you're going to find, because you slow down your metabolism so much, it's going to be a lot easier to put on weight. And I know not everything's about weight. I know. I'm just talking. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, I count my calories. No, I don't do it in an unhealthy way, as in like trying to undereat. I'm not gonna say a number of how many calories I eat because also it does change every day. Sometimes I go over my limit, sometimes I go under it. I just use it more as a guideline. Like I don't stick to it that much. And in all honesty, I don't count them every single day, just like most days, because I like to log my progress. So that's why I do it. However, if you're just starting to get into fitness and diet and stuff like that, I don't recommend it just because you can get very obsessed, especially if you're young. So to my young viewers out there, I would say start off with just simply eating healthier choices. And if you are going to do a calorie deficit, make sure you're eating a healthy amount, do it properly, do it safely. But I'd honestly just say, if you're starting off, don't worry about your calories and just focus on eating healthy, organic food. And last thing to say is, just because it says it's healthy doesn't mean it's gonna get you to the body you want. What I mean by this is everything matters about portion control, because avocados are healthy, peanut butter is healthy, nuts are healthy, however they're all pretty high in calories, and so whilst they're great to eat and you should still definitely eat them, just be more cautious on portion control. If you're trying to like have gains, you know, grow a butt, you should probably be in a calorie surplus. You should eat like lots of those healthy foods, lots of nuts, peanut butter, avocados. However, if you're trying to lose weight, you should still be eating them because avocado is great for healthy fats and all that stuff. Just focus on more portion control, but just don't restrict too much. Be smart and healthy about it, because also remember, if you restrict, you'll slow your metabolism down. You don't want to do that, then your future self is gonna hate you. That's my lunchtime advice, little mukbang talk. Okay, so now for the worst and the best part of my day. We have apple cider vinegar shot. This is disgusting. Gotta do it anyway. Honestly, it changes all the time how much I pour in, but we'll always do about this much. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, you always have to dilute it with water. Oh my god, the smell of it. I'm gonna throw up. You have to dilute it with water because it's not good for your stomach to drink it straight. I'm gonna go do that, be right back. So I diluted it with some water, and now for the best part of my day, I like to mix coconut water and liquid chlorophyll together, and it tastes so good. A splash. So I have this ready as my chaser. And then I just like to nicely sip on this and appreciate how good it is. I gotta go clean up the kitchen. Second worst part of the day. Midday food, baby. So I cleaned up the kitchen and now I really want to make cinnamon rolls. I'm wanting to make these for a really long time, and my mom bought like the puff pastry for it. Now listen, wait, you know what? I'm gonna bring you in for a chat. Let's have a chat. Okay, I'm back for a chat. Do you guys want to talk to me? No? Too bad. Got my spiced apple tea from Marks and Spencer's because I'm bougie. I've been wanting to make cinnamon rolls for a while. One thing you guys may not know about me is my obsession with cinnamon rolls. I try to not eat them too often because I'm also the type of person where I feel like I'm not like normal people. I'm different, pick me. I feel like most people, they'll have something a few times and you know, they'll be like, okay, like I'm gonna have something else now. Whereas like, it's like for me, the more I have something, the more I crave it. So that's why I try to avoid cinnamon rolls. I'll have them every now and then, very rarely. But because I don't have them often, doesn't mean I'm not that obsessed with them. Like, it's like I'm too obsessed with them that I have to force myself to not have them often. They're so unhealthy, but they're so good. Let's go make them. So I have my gluten-free ready rolled puff pastry sheet. I got my butter ready. Use this dairy-free stuff. I know it's still not gonna be vegan because this isn't, but like I always use this, so. Okay, so I unrolled my puff pastry. And this is so easy. Like I don't even know why I'm doing a tutorial. Okay, I don't know how much butter I'm supposed to be using. So I'm using about 20 grams. Mix together the monk fruit sugar and the cinnamon. I didn't measure it. And the monk fruit sugar is like 0 calories anyway. Okay, so we have our cinnamon sugar. Butter's pretty much melted and you need to like pour it over, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna pour it over and massage it in. It's all evenly coated with the butter. Take my cinnamon sugar and like spread it out evenly everywhere. Okay, so I think it's all good. I'm now gonna start like really carefully rolling it up. So I just rolled it up. I have no idea how to film this, but rolled it all up. Okay. One. So that's one cinnamon roll, but it's tiny. 4. My cinnamon rolls are done. I just put one in the oven. I know they're really small and mini. Ah! Okay, it looks amazing. So now I'm sat in bed. I have my cinnamon roll and my apple spice tea. Feels like a Christmas day. I can't wait for Christmas. Now let's eat it the correct way. That crunch. Look at the way it just unravels. And as you get closer to the middle, it just gets softer and gooier. And then you eat the middle part all in one. Now I'm just gonna sit here and just drink my apple spice tea and edit because I'm so productive. I filmed today. I made a batch of cinnamon rolls. I'm eating healthy. So I did some editing and then I went out and took Honey on a walk. I also had a bowl of yogurt and my camera was upstairs, so I couldn't be bothered to go up and get it to film it. Back from my walk, it's around 7 and I think I'm gonna start making dinner, so let's go. I feel like my whole whole day is pretty much revolved around food, but like it's really boring. Like there's really not much that I'm up to when I'm spending time at home all day. Like I'm trying to be real and show you guys what it's like being at home, because you guys always ask me like what I get up to in my normal days when I'm just chilling at home. So like I'm trying to show you that, but it's so boring. This is why I never show it, because it's like really boring. So I apologize. Hopefully I'll be going out doing fun stuff soon that I can vlog and you'll have interesting content to see. Let me know if you guys want this again or if I should just stop doing it, because let me know if you just find it really boring. I'm prepping dinner for Liv as well, because I'm gonna go over to her house in a minute. I'm gonna bring over dinner and a bunch of food for her. So I'm making these like chili, ginger, lime, coriander pod. Oh, also I preheated my oven, but I just added on the salt. Go in with your chili and ginger. Put it all over. I also add a little bit of coriander, and I put on the limes. Gives everything lots of flavor. And now I'm gonna go and put this in the oven. So the cod is in the oven. I'm steaming some broccoli and carrots. Okay, so the fish and the veggies are done. I'm packing this bag. I'm surprising Liv with the dragon fruit because she loves them and she rarely has them. Also gonna give her some of the cinnamon rolls I made earlier. Dinner's done. Now we're having our dragon fruit and a little moon. So I've just been hanging out with Liv, but I'm about to go home. It's coming up on 11, pretty late. I'm usually in bed by now. On my way home, me in my basic fit from Urban Outfitters that I always am in. Packing my stuff away. Brought her up and you told me I was paranoid. We were together, loved you at your worst. Guess you didn't cheat. You did. But you're still at home and I'm eating a rice cake. So I'm getting ready for bed and peppermint tea. I have some chocolate. This is a vegan chocolate bar. I feel like I know this video was supposed to be... Oh, I also ate a Biscoff. I thought this video was so supposed to be like a health, showing you guys how I'm getting back into shape and on like being healthy. Today, I don't know what it is, I've been craving really sweet foods. Very unlike me. I only get like that when I'm about to get my period or when I'm on my period, but my period's not due for like 2 weeks. But also my period's been very irregular lately, or maybe I'm just trying to use that to justify the fact that I want to eat a bunch of candy. Anyway, I'm gonna get into bed because my bed's looking very inviting right now. You're naughty, you're teasing me. I love you. Night.